Right, so a little while ago, you heard me moaning about the range of my Twizy. So today, gonna fix that, and we have a new member here. So if you remember Jamie did the right thing in life and left the motor trade to become a fireman. So we replaced Jamie with a Charlie.
Hello.
This is Charlie. He used to be a tyre fitter, but now he's a mechanic. So basically, we're going to pull the battery out of my Twizy. I've never pulled the battery out of a Twizy. I've never pulled a battery out of anything. Well, not a traction battery. I've done plenty of 12-volt batteries, but nothing is, I'd say, serious. Have you ever took a traction battery out?
No.
Luckily, these are fairly low voltage. They're not exactly like a 400-volt Tesla. But it looks pretty simple, because that's the battery there. It literally goes from there to there. You've got the main plug at the front for the charger. And then there's a plug at the back that I think goes to the motor and stuff and the controller. So what our thinking is, we've got it on the pit because it wouldn't fit on the ramp, it's too narrow. We're going to take the big old transmission jack there, which goes really low, that Charlie's modelling here. Matches your overalls, mate.
It does actually.
Yeah, shame it don't match your eyes, eh?
My eyes are blue.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Proves how much we talk to
Yeah, I was going to say, I never look you in the eye, mate. So that big transmission jack, we're going to try and get it down here and then support the battery. Apparently they're about 100 kilograms, so they're not too heavy, just a couple of gearboxes. So yeah, let's get it. It's heavy and all, isn't it? Let that all break down. Careful, it's only half a ton. Nothing going down, is it?
I don't like being this low. That's it. Hold on.
What did you do all night? Well, it's going. It's when you lean on it. Were you lighter than air or something? See, look. No, I'm a fat fucker.
Yeah, you're fat.
Alright. It does fit, look. Go on, lift the feet up. We'll just... Doesn't quite roll past that. Just tilt it. Come on, give it a fucking shake. Oh yeah. Oh fuck. Bit more? Probably could have just moved the car forward, to be fair. Go on, pump it up. That's gonna be bang on that. Move the jacks. So it catches fire. That's my escape route. Mmm.
Be fine, it's got no oil in it.
Is that the middle back there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Probably should put blocks of wood on that, but I can't be asked.
Nah, be alright.
Go on.
What's the worst that can happen?
There we go. Looking spot on, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Right. Let's get these under trays off. See what's behind here. I don't know if that front one needs to come off, but it should be alright. Right. So we done the sensible thing, and we disconnected the 12-volt battery, so all the contacts in the battery pack should now be shut down. So now I've just got to start unplugging it all. So yeah. So these plugs are right freaking nightmares to do. It's like you have to sort of press one tab, slide it back a bit, and then press another tab, and then the sleeve comes all the way off. We've done it though, didn't we, Charlie?
Yeah, mate.
That one's off. The little controller plug thingy's off. Thingy, nice and technical. And the main charging plug's off. So now, just support it and undo the bolts, really, mate.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, let's get the jack under it. Let's do it.
Did you say we need to bridge it out?
What, with a paper clip?
Well, you know.
Watch it turn into a hot cheese wire and take the tip of your thumb off in no time at all. Right, we're going for it.
Send it, man. Oh, what was that?
We're kicking the thing.
Oh, sweet.
She's a wobbly. There's a sticker in it that says something about professionals.
Certified.
That's right, I've peeled it off. Right,
Ready?
Tap it down, boy. Oh mate, this is shocking. So we're doing it in a rush.
No rush here.
Look at that! Down she comes. How are we going to get it out the pit? I don't know.
Fucking huge.
It's big, isn't it? Goes right up into the car. Right under the seat.
She girthy.
You might have to undo the little spinny handle to get it to go down quicker.
No, after a little bit, it will start going down in big increments.
I see, I see.
I hope.
I feel like we're not moving. Oh, we are.
No, we are. The Jackson's probably.
Nothing else plugged in up there, is there? Some hidden earth?
Nah.
Just that one. Nice. Mmm. Bzz, 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 bzz. Look at that gearbox.
It's got a picture of a hand and a cross mark over it, shall I be concerned?
Yeah. Well, I'm not that end. Big old motor for a little Twizy. You seen the Ami motors? Citroen Amis have got like a freaking alternator under the bonnet.
Really?
Like a smart car alternator, yeah. Valio unit. Look at that, but get a Twizy, mate.
Right, we are below.
Everything.
Yeah, we're below almost.
Tell you what we're not going to be doing is rolling that jack to the front of the pit, are we?
No.
Is it heavy? Should we try lifting it? Ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh, that ain't that bad.
No.
I thought it was going to be worse than that.
No, I reckon.
Let that all the way down, we can just fucking bear hug it, man.
Well, do you want to get the Twizy? If we put the plates down on the.
Oh, we could just roll the Twizy forward. Oh, I put the handbrake on, didn't I?
Oh.
Luckily, the handbrakes on Twizzies are not that great.
You've got a quality handbrake there, mate.
I know, I've hit something. Thing is, you can't take the handbrake off without the ignition on. That's why I'm a bit like,
See if we get the Twizy out of the way.
And then just lift this up and out. Well, yeah, I'll just connect the 12-volt battery up. It's enough to power it. Do you want me to squash past? So if you hold the 12-volt battery terminal on and crush under here, and then I'll...
How stable is it going to be on the phone?
Yeah, it'll be alright. Ain't going nowhere.
Nobody fucking sneeze.
Hold that on there. And that should be enough for me to turn the ignition on. It's probably going to have a meltdown so it won't see the traction battery. But it'll be enough for me to get the handbrake off. You on?
Yeah.
Oh, it's looking for the battery. What's it saying? Error! Doesn't know what's going down. Stop! Got the handbrake off though. Go on, it's off. You can let go now. Handbrake's off. Roll it forward, man. Oh, let me move the impact gun.
Right, let me hold the plates in. And then it'll be nice and easy.
Yeah. It's not going to hit the battery, is it?
Oh, actually,
Let me get down there just in case. I'll get down there as well just in case a bit of loom knocks the battery. Where's the gun?
in front of this side here.
Oh yeah. Let me climb down.
Slide into them there.
Too old for this. Oh. Bye bye knees. Go on, give her a pull.
Jesus Christ.
Be like practicing pushing a pram, mate.
Yeah, and the rest.
Yeah, if we pump it up, then we can just fucking manhandle it over to the left,
mate.
isn't
We
it?
can just slide it.
Yeah, man. Nothing to electric cars. Tesla, eat your heart out, mate. I tell ya.
EV specialists.
What? Has it got air in it?
I don't know, but I don't trust it.
That'd be alright. Right, we're gonna slide it straight over. That's high enough, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ready? Oh, fucking hell. It is quite heavy, actually. Tesla, eat your heart out. Don't let it drop.
No, that'll be alright then.
He ain't going nowhere, is it? We could just... I can't get out. My leg won't lift. Yeah. Mate! All these warnings. Do not try to open or disassemble the battery. Get me a hammer gun. Watch this. Right. That'll do then, won't it?
Job. Oh. Now it's yeah, I know, it's impressive, isn't it?
Make a drift car.
Well, I think if you get some PVC sleeves big enough,
It'll drift anyway.
Yeah, we should go over cheaper plane and have it loud. Bam, 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 bam.
Dodge. It used to be fine because this door opens out and in, but we put a plate there because people kept opening it into the cars on the front. And then when we put the plate, it didn't quite allow clearance for the fucking, what's it called? For the door. You alright, yeah?
Yeah, watch. I don't know if the door. Oh no, the door's too tall. It's in the shit. Go on, get in it, get in it.
Get in it?
Yeah, get in it, I'll push it.
Ready?
Yeah, go on.
Go! Come on, Charlie boy! Look at that. At least it gets to sit nice and warm while the battery's away being tinkered with, huh?
Job.
Isn't it? Oh, shit.
I was waiting for a face for the glass and I was like, oh!
Make that noise again?
Oh no!
Oh no! Right, that'll do for now. And just like that, it's 2 weeks later. Got the Twizy back on the pit. Mark's here. So, as you know, my battery's been removed, hence this big void. This is a reduction gearbox up here to the motor. I'm going to change the gearbox oil while it's out, just because it's easier. This is the drain plug here, and then this is the level plug here. So from what I'm aware anyway, so technically what you need to do is drain the oil out of that one, take the level plug out, and then you fill it through that fill plug at the top. I don't know where you can see that, let's try and zoom in on it. So that little plastic thumb screw, it's a lot easier while the battery's out. If the battery's in, you need to strip down the inside of the car and use a really weird funnel, and then you can get on this. But as the battery's out, I'm going to change the oil anyway, because it's easier to get to this thumb screw. But yeah, although it's going a bit tight. So yeah, I'm going to take that out, drain the oil out of here, and then top it up. I'm not quite sure, can't quite remember what oil it takes as standard from the factory. But I've been advised to use 7590, so I'm going to replace it with 7590. It also takes 0.8 of a litre, but I've been advised just to put a litre in there, so I'm not going to use the level bung. I'm just going to drain it out of the drain hole, take the fill plug out, put a litre of fresh 7590 in, and then crack on. Yeah. I'm just using one of these transmission fillers by Laser. They're not a lot of money. You just fill them with oil, pump them up, and then they've got like a nice little spout that you can hook in. I'm going to use this 7590 100% synthetic gear oil. Probably not the right oil for the car, but we'll see how it goes, eh? Right, let's fill that into there and then pump that into there. So the fitting was pretty much exactly the same as removing, but backwards. Battery packs back in. Plug the motor in up there. Motor in up there rather. Plug the charger in up there. Little control plugs in. Clean this plate off. Obviously put new box oil in. I've cleaned all the gearbox off. Reduction box off. Tidied it all up. Yeah. All I need to do now, reconnect the 12-volt battery and do a few little more trickery things. So yeah, let's crack on. I've got a bit of damage on a property, I think, yeah. What is it for? Insurance for it, or? Is it insurance?
Can you tell me, do you live in a council or housing association?
Yeah, I don't live in a housing association. I do live in a house though.
Housing association, sir?
Yeah.
And what sort of damage you have received in your property, sir?
Yeah, what was your name again?
Emmanuel, sir.
Emmanuel, you're doing me a big favour. I'm literally trying out my hands-free kit. This is brilliant. You're my first phone call that I've had on this hands-free kit. Can you hear me clearly in that?
Yes, sir.
Oh, good, good. I'm glad it worked. Well, even when I go over bumps and that?
Yes, sir.
I was like, even when I go over bumps and that, yeah?
Is there any damage on your property, sir?
Oh, I've got loads of damage on my property.
Can you tell me in detail what sort of damages you have received?
Well, the roof blew off the other day, so I ain't got a roof anymore. That was quite annoying. You have to speak up, Emmanuel. I can't hear you, mate. You there, Emmanuel? Oh man, Emmanuel hung up on me. First time I get to try my hands-free kit, and Emmanuel don't even want to talk. He's talking about the damage to my house that it's not there. Lost the roof. I thought he was going to sort me out. Never mind. So now you've managed to stay to the end of this video, or you've skipped to this point. I'll tell you the reason why I removed the battery and refitted the battery. So this is my Twizy, as you know, and this is what I'm going to start driving daily, probably when the sun comes out a bit more. And you probably see in the first video I made on this car, I was moaning about the range a little bit because it's not great, but it's not designed to go that far anyway. So what I did was I dropped my battery pack out. A man pulled up in a van on the front, and we loaded the battery into the back of his van. And in the back of his van, he also had his Twizy. And what he did, he drove over across to Europe to a company, which I can't quite remember him off the top of my head, but the guy who owns the company is called Kenneth. I'll put a link to his Facebook page, website in the description for you. But what Kenneth does is, you give him your standard Twizy battery, he takes the cover off, pulls all the cells and all the modules out, and he replaces them with Jaguar I-Pace cells, I believe. And the standard Twizy battery is 6 kilowatts, and his battery is 13 kilowatt hour. So it more than doubles the capacity. So technically, I should have a range of around 70 miles, but I'm going to test it, obviously, me being me. So I'm just charging the battery right up to full capacity. The actual, like the range computer doesn't change. It will always read, 36 to 40 miles. But the range will actually go up because the car doesn't technically know it's got a bigger battery, so it's just working off what it knows. The lithium battery also come with this little box. So this little box here is like an OBD override. It's got a little on-off switch there, so he says if I leave the car sitting for a long period of time, I need to turn that switch off, but I need it on while it's charging. What this does is, so as far as my knowledge on EVs goes, and from what he's told me, the standard battery is like 57 volts when it's fully charged, and his battery is like well past 60 volts. I think it's like closer to 70 volts. So he says you get a little bit more power because obviously you're running a higher voltage, but anything over 57 volts, the standard module, it has like a bit of a freak out because it doesn't know what to do. So that OBD plug overrides the module to tell it to stop shutting the car down and stuff like that. And he said what happens is when the state of charge drops back below 57 volts, it will be absolutely fine. But while it's right, I'm not explaining myself too well here. So when the car's fully charged, it will be like 70 odd volts, and on the dash it will say stop, although the car will still drive. As I drive and the voltage drops, when it gets below 57, it will then drive better and the stop light will go out. But yeah, so I'm intrigued to see how far I actually get. I think the charge time might go up a little bit, but we will see. I'm going to charge it all the way up to 100%. I'm going to reset the trip, and then I'm going to drive it and see how many miles we get. So yeah, that's what we've got to do next. Let's crack on.